My name is Deon. I'm the Managing Director for Alliance One. Alliance One is an international company that specializes in trading of tobacco, which is green tobacco. My role previously was operations and investment for Alliance One in Africa. When we first arrived, it was a complete and utter new company. We had to start from fresh and engage farmers, employ all our 280 staff, and get the farmers who were in the field to trust what we were doing. As Alliance One, we had the opportunity to see how to build a brand new company from the start. We came in here with the knowledge of how to grow tobacco. So the strategies that we employed for improving the farmer livelihoods, that's basically their income. We've met our first targets in our first 2 years. So we need to specialize because the business model we implement here works in the rest of Africa, but in Uganda it's unique because of the competition that we face in the growing side, which is inherent to Uganda from our previous companies that we've worked here, and also our opposition that we're working with right now. So far we've had 2 seasons, and in our 2 seasons what we've achieved here is total income produced into the country is 230 billion shillings. So you can see from that investment it's substantial, and that covers everything from running the companies to paying the farmers for their tobaccos, and then also the subsidiaries that are supporting the industry, which come from the forests, come from the transport, the taxes, and all of those things are all built into that number. Over the last 2 years, we've had to pay taxes unique to Uganda. There was a 20-cent tax that was imposed on any tobacco exported green, and on that basis, over the last 2 years, we've had to spend over and above our normal tax bracket of about $6.2 million US. The brightest thing for us was the opportunity to start from fresh, dealing with the farmers, using our knowledge and strategies to build the company. So our opportunities here are absolutely massive. None have I seen so rich soils, dedicated farmers, and the opportunity for us to expand the volumes and growth is mainly dependent on the competitiveness of our tobaccos here in Uganda. In our first year, we, as operational costs to Alliance One was 116 billion shillings. Of that, 62 billion shillings was given directly back to the farmers. So you can take that, it's at almost 50% of whatever our budgets are, is what we're actually seeing going back into the farmers' hands. And if you take the total budget for the government budgeted 504 billion for 2015. So that's 10%. We're running at 10% of the government budget for agriculture in Uganda. So quite substantial numbers. And also if you think about the support for the farmers, that's 62 billion in the first year, the second year 54 billion. And the reason for the slight drop in the second year was we had a much drier season. It's not only about the farmers, we also add value to the country by employing staff. We employ 282 permanent staff, and during our seasonal operations in the 3 different regions of Uganda, we employ over 1,000 people. If I was in their hands, I would meet that minimum threshold that we keep preaching is your one ton or your 1 hectare, and from that 1 hectare, the returns from 1 hectare, if you follow all the things that Alliance One agronomy team are teaching you, I think the opportunities are huge for farmers to move from the lower income status to a middle income status. And yeah, it's very exciting at the moment. And as I said to you earlier, it's probably one of the most fertile countries I've ever worked in. And not only on that basis, food security we offer, tree security we're offering, and overall the sustainability and viability of our farmers.